Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a film that's more than just a movie. It's a powerful lesson in resilience, hope, and the relentless human spirit. We're talking about the unforgettable 2006 masterpiece, The Pursuit of Happyness. The film, based on a true story, introduces us to Chris Gardner, a bright and talented, but struggling salesman. He's invested his entire life savings in a newfangled device called a bone density scanner. He believes it's his ticket to a better life for his family, but reality hits hard. Doctors find the device to be an expensive luxury, and sales are painfully slow. The financial pressure becomes immense, and his wife, Linda, unable to cope with the constant struggle and mounting bills, decides to leave him. This is where Chris's world truly begins to crumble. Left to raise his 5-year-old son, Christopher Jr., on his own, he faces eviction. Suddenly they are homeless. We witness heartbreaking scenes of them sleeping in subway station bathrooms, homeless shelters, and anywhere they can find a moment of rest. Imagine, as a father, having to project strength and optimism for your child while your own world is falling apart. That's the daily battle Chris fights. But amidst this despair, a glimmer of hope appears. Chris sees a man step out of a fancy car and asks him what he does for a living. The man's answer? A stockbroker. This sparks an idea. Chris decides to pursue a highly competitive, unpaid internship at a prestigious stock brokerage firm. It's a massive gamble. He's competing against younger, more privileged candidates, all while being homeless and a single parent. His days become a grueling race against time. He has to sell his remaining scanners, study for the licensing exam, impress his bosses at the firm, and most importantly, care for his son, all with no money and no home. There's a particularly moving scene where he's trying to solve a Rubik's Cube to impress a potential connection, symbolizing his ability to solve an impossible puzzle, just like his life. Throughout this journey, the bond between Chris and his son is the film's beating heart. He shields his son from the harsh reality of their situation, turning their struggles into gains and adventures. There's a famous scene on a basketball court where Chris tells his son, "Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. You got a dream. You got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. If you want something, go get it. Period." This line right here is the soul of the movie. After months of unimaginable hardship, sleepless nights, and unwavering dedication, the final day of the internship arrives. Chris is called into his boss's office. He's anxious, expecting the worst. But then, his boss looks at him and says, "Chris, tomorrow's going to be your first day. If you'd like to work here as a broker." The wave of emotion that washes over him is overwhelming. He walks out of the office, into the crowded street, and you see the tears of joy, relief, and triumph. He did it. He had finally caught that elusive thing he was pursuing. Happiness. The Pursuit of Happyness was directed by Gabriele Muccino, who did a phenomenal job of capturing the raw emotion and grit of the story. The cast is simply brilliant. Will Smith delivers an Oscar-nominated performance as Chris Gardner, a role that truly showcased his dramatic depth. His real-life son, Jaden Smith, plays Christopher Jr., and their natural chemistry makes their on-screen bond incredibly authentic and touching. And Thandie Newton gives a powerful performance as Linda, portraying the pain and desperation of a woman pushed to her limit. This film is a timeless reminder that your circumstances don't define you. It's about having a dream, protecting it, and fighting for it with everything you've got, no matter how impossible it seems. It is a testament to the power of a father's love and the strength of the human will. If you haven't seen it, I can't recommend it enough. And if you have, it's always worth a rewatch for a dose of pure inspiration. What did you think of the movie? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this review, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you in the next video.